wants to know why does it involve her downliners. The newsletter mentioned Uguti consultants will be counted based on their status or their service level. So that means it only starts Guma consultants and above, where it involves your downliners. So for example, a member or a founder, a normal member will not have that percentage rolling because I'm a downliners. But the minute we consultants, you've now opted into the consultant program. Now you are building a team. Remember when we get into consultant, you start managing a team, and we are being paid by managing this team that we now started building. So obviously your downliners are going to be affected because you get paid by the team, you get paid by how many people we are counted.
Okay.
Dadla, we can still hear you, my dear. Dadla? I don't know if Ntantla is still with us, or I'm the only one who can hear. Hello?
Ntantla is lost.
Ntantla is lost.
Yeah, Bo.
Okay, but I think she's gonna come back and join us because I think she was explaining it very well. And I think also, Zere, you were grasping the ideology of ranking and why are they saying that it's significant that we promote our members to monetize. And I want to emphasize that, remember that Elamant has given us an option, even if you say, no, I don't want to use Bitcoin. The reason why they came up with the card and also the Bitcoin is because they know that not all of us are coming from an advantaged Bitcoin knowledge background. Some of our leaders are mothers, they are grandparents, they are part of Elamant. They are not interested in now learning about the Bitcoin. They know though how to withdraw through a card, how to withdraw their funds, how to transfer, how to swap and all that. So that is why Elamant was trying to come with everything at once. And another thing that I wanted to emphasize, leaders, is that most of the leaders, or most of us as leaders, what has affected us is so many changes that are coming through with Elamant. But what we need to understand more than anything is that Elamant is a new baby. Elamant was only founded in 2019 in April. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to build this foundation, and they are building that foundation with us, which is an advantage. It's so nice to get in a company when it's about to take off and not get in the company when it's there already. So Elamant is a brand new baby. They are trying to bring in so many opportunities for us to make money, not just one opportunity, which is just through AMA receipts only. So I'm going to try and go straight to the newsletter. I don't know if I'm going to link up because I had already been there and it took me off. Sorry. Sorry about that. I think I have to go straight to my account if I'm going to log in. Is there any other question while I'm trying to log in? And Desiree, are you happy with the answer, my leader?
Sorry, I got cut off.
So far, so good, my leader.
Yes, Ntanta?
I'm saying I'm sorry I got cut off. My network just kicked me out.
Okay, let's come back to you.
No, I was trying to explain to Desiree why it involves downliners akhe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she was still listening to you, Nland.
Oh, sorry. Askis Desiree. So I can't remember where it cut me off, but I'm gonna start from the beginning again. Ne? So the reason why it involves downliners akho, the percentage starts counting only from consultant and above. It's stated like that in the newsletter. It says consultants will then, based on their status, and a percentage of downliners abo. So yes, Desiree, it's your business. However, because with our downliners and they've been counted, you know, the active count status. So the monetization system uses exactly that same count. So if you were not a consultant, you would not have this percentage rolling. Ne? So when we get onto a consultant, it's a different platform or program altogether. You know, we have premium member and we have founders. Those are separate platforms. The minute iti consultant you're now entering in a different stage of the business because now you're starting to earn. You understand? You are earning differently from a founder and a premium member. So yes, Mafia consultant, it will definitely affect your count status. So monetization, ukala consultant and going above, affect count status sakho. So that's why downliners wako will affect, because if they can affect pay yako and they can affect your rank, they will definitely affect your monetization. Desiree, are we together?
Yes, we are, my leader.
So that's why iba affect, because it's not going to be fair mangabe sifuna ukuthi is affect rank kuphela ama number wama downline as affect rank kuphela but angas affect monetization, angas affect na ku percentage. It's only fair if mangabe lama numbers affect rank as affect na ku weekly pay, it's also fair ukuthi as affect na ku monetization. Okay.
I think in simpler terms, Ntaka, to add on what you're saying, in monetization, it works hand in hand with if you join the business and you share the business with 3 people, you need to then teach and train those people consistently to also monetize. Because the difference now is that the money is no longer going to the person that you signed under or the person who's your upliner. The money is now going strictly to the company. And as you are ranking, like I'm a consultant, I completely de-ranked when some of my members did not renew. It's the same thing. Monetization is the same thing as renewer. Sort of like renewer, if I can put it in that way. I don't know if it's the right way to put it in Tlanta.
Yeah, it can be used as a good example for us to understand.
Yeah, so it's like renewer. When I was a senior consultant, when some of my members did not renew, and one of my members became from a consultant to a member, I became a consultant. So you automatically, the numbers of my members that are renewing affects my rank. And just to go on the newsletter, you can see that still, I don't know if you can you see leaders?
Yeah.
Newsletter. Here they're saying,
yes, we can.
Thank you. They're saying the minimum amount. Sorry?
Newsletter.
Are you able to
see Blair? See Blair konto yenzile.
Okay. Yeah, ibonakala.
Be right, manje see Blair.
Okay, let me come back and go back again. Can you see it now?
Hello?
Is it better now?
No, I can't.
Yeah. Oof.
What? Is it better?
No, it's still blurry.
Yes.
I wonder why.
Can be right the first time you clicked on it, and then I don't know what happened. Just blur foot.
Okay, let me try again. Say,
Angithanga ngikhona khona bathi angiyivala. Uyakhona ukufika lapho ku data ku account yakho.
Yeah, it's
is
fine
it
now.
better now?
Oh, masuqala ukukhuluma, it becomes blurry.
I
Read,
wonder
we will
why.
listen.
Okay. So basically here they're saying still members and founders will earn up to a max of $400 per month or about $100 per week. Meaning still if you're a member and a founder, you will be able to withdraw. You'll have an option to withdraw from either your e-wallet, the maximum of $400 per month. $400 per month, I think it's 4,000 and something if I can check quickly. Let me just check. I don't know why. But that's around 6,669.72 cents. Which means that if you're able to withdraw this as a member or a founder, still automatically membership will be paying for itself. I don't know if we understand that, leaders.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So still, and then a consultant through to executive consultant, the maximum per week will be $300 or per week. Sorry, per month will be 1,200. And then it goes on and on and on, which means that we can still sustain our accounts, leaders. If we try by all means to really come with the mindset which we want to build and we want to teach other leaders to do the same and keep up with the consistency. But I'm sure most people are worried about, I'm a member, I don't have an e-wallet, and am I going to get the funds? So there is a lot that is coming through with the system. But I just want to confirm if any other leader who read through the newsletter has information that backs up our data points. Do you have anything that backs out our data points?
No, e-newsletter only stated e-wallet for now. They did not mention anything data points and also ukuthi premium member no founder uzokhona yini withdraw data point yakhe. Nothing like that was stated in the newsletter. I also had a member that asked the question. I went back into the newsletter to see, and it said only e-wallet for now. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi mabathi for now, it means that mhlampe in future they will actually include data point. However, in the previous newsletter, I think the previous week or 2 weeks back, they did mention ukuthi iCard will be able to draw a data point. So I'm thinking mhlampe masekufika iCard, only then will data point work. But for now, Bitcoin I think is only focusing on e-wallet. So that's the information I could pick up from a newsletter.
Thank you so much for that, because I think that's very important, because when you are coming in as a new member, people first want to know what am I going to benefit in the business when they get off. They don't want to get in the business and as soon as they pay, they don't know what they're going to benefit for uploading my receipts. But I wanted us to take notes, leaders. Tomorrow, the travel platform is coming. And I want to see, will that not incorporate our data points? Thank you. Nonhlanhla explained it very well, but because ever since I've been part of Element, they've always said data points will form part of the travel platform. So maybe what I can say for now is let's also wait for tomorrow. Another person is thinking, hey, but the travel platform, how am I going to make money from a travel platform? Remember, leaders, with the travel platform, we're almost heading to December. Besides heading to December, people need flights, people need accommodation, people have been locked down, they want to explore, they want to go everywhere and bagwazi travel. This is the best time for us to introduce them to Elamant, because Elamant is coming with a travel platform that might incorporate our data points. But I don't want to say be sure of that until we hear tomorrow, Uguti. Will the travel platform also have some form of data points that come through with the system? Is there any other question before we go on?
There's something else I want to add, ne?
Yes.
And this goes back to the question Desiree raised. We have members that have applied for their pay cuts, right? And then I just want to stress, Uguti, once the pay cut arrives, it will follow the same system that Bitcoin has currently, a monetization. So this means that even if isifikile icard yam, mangabe ama team members wam or ama downliners are not monetized, still icard lami ngiyakhona ukulisebenzisa to withdraw. So that means sisalinda ama-card, can we focus on encouraging our team members to monetize? Okay, ukuthi maselifika le card sibe ku platform comfortable ukuthi singakhona ukulisebenzisa to actually withdraw. So Bitcoin is like a stepping stone, a platform yokuqala. So we can't say now I don't want to encourage my team not to monetize, because maselifika card will be sitting with the same problem we are sitting with today.
Very true, my leader, because the thing of the monetization came as a shocker to us. Truly came as a shocker. At least now you guys are preparing us.
Yes.
What to expect.
Yeah.
Because we are hungry for money, people. We've been building our teams. So now at this card, we're expecting we withdraw the money. But now that we are being prepared, so start to adjust people. I'm true, my leaders. It's the problem with CCP renew. It's not a problem direct to the company, but it is the manner it came as a shocker. Because we've been renewing for the members have been renewing. We've been trying to maintain our members. So now but we are going to get money. Then say this thing, no. Now we have to do this first. You see. That's where we become disappointed. But anyway, we are going to press on. I think we have
Yeah. So I'm thankful for. I want to say thank you so much, Desiree, for opening up to ask questions, because you don't ask questions, you end up flooding with people's suggestions and thoughts and confusion, and ube demoralized. Demoralized again now, because you end up thinking after all this time, you end up having Leo energy, Leo. So that is why I went back on the group and I started explaining where Elamant started. When Elamant started, we were earning with Bitcoin. It was done the same way that now it's coming back to it. But the difference is that the system now is going to be on the software. Possibly I'm praying that it's faster, it's more efficient, but we also need to take notes, because they did say there's going to be a $10 fee. Take note of all those, every information that is there on the newsletter. We need to align ourselves, leaders, with reading, because sometimes some of the things we're able to learn afterwards, we need to reread and analyze everything. It will come. I won't blame Desiree for saying it came as a shock. Elamant has been changing over and over and over. There has been changes that are coming with Elamant. And I always say we are lucky enough to start with Elamant as a brand new company. That is not like when you come to other company, they say it's been there for 5 years, for 10 years. Elamant is only 1 year, how many months? And we are the pioneers that are going to say that we started with Element, and when Element started, this and that and that and that was happening. And when we start talking about that, people won't believe it. They won't believe. But what I emphasize, thank you so much, Nomkosi, for joining us. Nomkosi is one of our directors. Thank you so much for joining us. So what I wanted to say is, there is nothing as difficult as change. There is nothing as difficult as change. But in the companies, in the spheres of life where we're working, like for example, all the government citizens are aware that they're not going to get an increment this year. Because I also work for government, I know that we won't get an increment. But I'm trying to say that change, for so many people, it's going to take a lot of adjustment. Hey, we won't get an increment. Same thing, Element, take it as your job, take it as your company. There will be changes that you won't be happy with, but you have to understand that if you want to make money, you need to get in with the change, as much as it is so hard and it sounds very mean of me. But I promise you, when we joined the Element, things were not as, for you guys, you would think, oh, but things have always been, Element has always been making money for us. It's just that they were not making money directly that is coming to Element. No, Mkosi, I don't know, how's your network? I would love you to drop in a few words.
Hi guys, hi leaders.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry I was so late. I only saw this now and I said, no, let me just see if I can still catch up, guys. I'm so happy with Inile. This is the thing that we are faced with. A newsletter corner today, and there is a Zoom meeting that just Ustubuluza as hijacking ngayo. Depending on how much and how hungry are you, it's only 11 people that are in here, because it's not all of us to know the business, but we want what we want, Tina. And when it's not happening the way it's funanga, and then we discourage and we come with negative. But when you do the first thing that are very important, getting into the business and know the business. And adjust to the change, then this is what we get. Only to the consultant group, people that are supposed to be here. So this is what we are faced with, leaders. Just to add, Dinje, on what Ustubluza just said now, there's a lot of change that is coming along. And each time, one thing that I know is that when Orion brings in something new, it is always going to benefit us. This is not new for us, leaders. This is not new for us. Let me, so that you guys can see me. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
This is not new for us, seriously. Before, we used to put money into the company, and it worked very well because we were able to withdraw our Bitcoins. The selling of passcodes was just a bonus and additional, but the fact that you are able to know, which yes, you can withdraw on every Friday, it's a peace of mind. It's a fresh air. But guys, we need to understand, we need more people to come and be monetized, because we have spoon-fed our members. We were renewing them for free, for free, and now when you are supposed to do what Element has always said, we need to see the value in this, but we never did that, and now it's backfiring.
Yeah.
You see, I'm with Nolundi. We have a training in Pietermaritzburg on the 24th. There is a Sunday, it's Pinetown. The presentations are there. We are there to support. We are there to push. This is Nolundi.
Hi, Nolundi.
Yes, we are planning something big, guys. It's not that we always chilling. It's always about Element. Wherever we are, we're pushing Element, nothing else. Because we know, Guti, this is not only going to benefit us only, but we have to make sure that everyone gets to taste and feel what we are talking about. The fact that you will be withdrawing, but you need to understand, the most important part is to build and get everyone putting money into the company. The company, when we look at it, really has never made any money except just the receipt part of it, of which they give us the 20% back, but they give us in rewards. They do not give us in cash. Now we have the option of taking those rewards and those points and cashing them out. But we need to plug in the money, the revenue, so that it is able to actually give us this breakthrough of not selling cascos. So that is just what we will be actually really hitting hard my presentations edge. And this time there's no cheating, guys. There is no cheating. You can't say, keep on telling your members, come buy our passes from me. You're killing your team by doing that. You'll actually be killing your team because they will not be monetized. You will not actually also be monetized. You will just get that money because you want to negotiate the RPAS and what. So let's just adjust to the change and really flock the money into the company, just like any other company that is making revenue from its members, so that we are able to really taste and feel this money that we always see at the back office. That is just all Stubuluza that I wanted to add.
But you touched on something very important, Kosi. That those data rewards, in fact, you answered our question, that people will be able to withdraw the data rewards. Indirect.
Yes. You see for now, because you know what Ryan always does? He always bring things in stages. You can't just take everything and then just flock it in like that. Right now, he knows that he will be bringing a lot of, remember, there are people who are members right now who were consultants and dropped down. And they are sitting with e-wallets. They are sitting, Ryan has said that if you have an e-wallet, others have e-wallets from those promotions that we had long time ago, but they never use them. So you will be able to actually use that e-wallet. But remember, we only left with 2 months. I'm not even counting October, November and December. And everybody by that time will actually, by January, everyone will be putting money into the company. That means by that time, already the data points would have been in the process of being cashed out. You see?
Thank you.
So it's not only that,
she's breaking a bit.
Network.
It's not only the e-wallet that it's maybe just beginning or second week of November, then the data rewards will kick in. But the most important part right now is to get everyone renewing directly to the company, and whoever is waiting for their data still also renewing to the company, new members signing in directly to the company, and those people that were renewed for those RPASs, so that people will be able to renew directly to the company. You see, so there's just so many things that we need to adjust to. The problem with people is taking out the money from their pockets. That is the problem. And did you see the minimum, the maximum for the members, for the founders and the members?
It's around 6,000 a month. It's $100. It's like 1,000 and something per week.
Imagine because now the dollar is sitting at about 16.
Let me just check.
That's about 1,600 and something. And then your members actually renew and you are able to cash out that maximum if you have it. 66, which is not what we're talking about, but you will be able to cash out the maximum depending on how bad you want this business.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kosi. It's very important, leaders, to take notes. Take notes what Ukosi has said as a leader, because they are usually on the mastermind team, so they get this information firsthand. And I did mention already before Kosi even joined us that, leaders, let's try and get in with the change, because we won't regret it. Imagine if you monetize right now and then per week you are able to withdraw around 1,600. Your money will be back within a week. That money that I'm not saying we've got lots of money, we're all struggling, but that money will be back within a week. Every week you'll be doubling that income. And for the rest of your life, if you are consistent like that, you can do so many things with that 1,600, leaders. So many things with that 1,600. For some of us that are single parents, that 1,600 can pay for a school fee. That 1,600 can pay for water and electricity. That 1,600 can pay for even the bond. You understand? It can reduce the credit card. It can make a difference somewhere in our lives. So let's look at the bigger picture. Yes, stop focusing on people saying that we've been paying and paying and paying and paying. Why Element? Who are not recruiting, who are not advertising their business, who are not being consistent, who are not even attending the Zoom. You must know your why. Why did you join Element? What was the reason and the purpose why you joined Element? And now we're going to have a chance to withdraw a Bitcoin. Ntokozo, I recognize you, my leader. Please feel free. I can see you. Your hand was up. Ntokozo, you can unmute yourself, leader.
Leaders.
Yes, Mama. Yes, it's under Sam. We can hear you.
Okay. Ngifuna ukucorrectiwa.
Yes,
In my
babe.
understanding,
Yes.
the founder still doesn't renew as long as 3 members are all monetized.
Yeah.
I repeat.
Yes.
Repeat.
You said if founder still doesn't renew
Founder
for 2 consecutive months, Sando Sam.
Can you just elaborate what you mean? What you mean? Because we lost. I mean, when it comes to a founder, just wanting knowledge when it comes to a founder, since a founder wasn't renewing. So I had a consultant group saying if a founder all downliners are active and monetized, then a founder doesn't have to renew directly to the company.
Kwasi, can I have you answer the 2 consecutive months question? Your founder.
Okay, Angithi, the benefit that the founder has is the fact that they're not renewing directly, as in like in cash, ne?
Yes.
Actually, we all on the same page.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, that when you look at that, it's the same benefit that when you twist it or when you turn it around, it simply means they will be monetized. Just take the fact that when it's time for them to renew, the company simply renews for them. But it is always based simply in when they are supposed to actually be renewed. It simply means the company will try to monetize them because it's the company that renews for them. So they will always stay monetized, sorry. Their benefit is they will always have that green flag because that is the benefits that the company is giving them as long as they have their 3 people.
So it's not for 2 consecutive months.
And I think before it was Urayen was only giving them 2 months, and then after that he will just stop these $5 until
Yes.
at least they are, yes. So it will always be like that. It's not a matter of when they actually are going for a 3rd month, it will continue like that. You will always stop it on the 2 months, and then when they're left with 1 month, and then their $5 will continue from there. So as long as their 3 is active, that is how they are going to remain with the green flag.
Wow. Founders.
Yes, but
Are you-
remember,
Yes.
touch the rewards on the data points, then it only means yes, they will have the green flag, but up until the data points are then able to be turned into the fact that they can withdraw them, and it's only then that they will only withdraw their data points. But for now, we are talking about the e-wallet. But there will be another benefit for the data rewards. I think so.
It's be the travel benefits.
Yes, I think there's something about the travel benefits. It's just that I haven't really touched on the whole newsletter also because I was on the road.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll find out.
Okay, can I just?
Yes, Kosi.
Can I just pass? Can I just? Oh, okay. Can I just pass it to Unolundi just to add on the on what Untogozo was also asking?
Hello, Lady.
Hello, Pine Town. Lita.
Sekuwukuthi nje umuntu message uvula ngempela. So basically, I'm just taking what Unomkhosi was saying about the founders. As Urayen is giving 2 cycles or 2 months for e-free membership, Ubantu, it means that unikezile allowance yakho for e-growth. You understand? So if ever when as a founder you are benefiting for e-free membership, why can't you encourage or motivate our members now angene kule benefit yakho of free membership? So if you do so when as a founder uba a consultant, you understand the London? So you become a consultant. So these 2 months ube isebenza kanjalo ukuthi now that you have shown i-growth yakho yokuthi ube found, so now you're going to motivate ukuthi nabo ngene free membership and they get into free membership bobathathu wena automatically ungena kubani consultant yebo lonto le. And also touching indaba ama data point, sikhumbule ukuthi in business ayizinto yonke ama stages esiyena kuwona, you know, uhamba ngama phases. So currently everyone on an e-wallet as an Unomkhosi uzokwazi ukuthi withdraw. However, we've got other products where a person can benefit as ngama data points, but not saying that ama data points will not be withdrawn. Because come end of December, there won't be any e-passes, there won't be any R-passes. So kushukuthi lapho everyone is ama members sonke. So mothola ama data points iwona lazo ngene ekhadini lakho. So uthola ama data points iwona lazo ngena kwi Bitcoin account yakho. Thank you.
Thank you. Ntokozo, are you happy, my dear? I heard you wanted to say something just before Kulume Usis Nolundi. Ntokozo.
I am very happy. Yebo, Askisi, yes. I am very, very happy, Ngabonga. One last question.
Yes.
One last question. In monetization, does it expire? I've asked you, Stubuluza Emini. I just want to understand, Ruti. Let's say a member join today. Focus directly to the company. The person pays directly to the company, automatically umuntu is monetized.
Yeah.
Next, the following month, umuntu decide maybe ukuthenga i-RPAS. Ngenze example. Umuntu decide ukuthenga i-RPAS the following month, renew it directly to the company. Does it mean they're taking away the green flag?
Yes.
This nom causing.
Okay, yes, Torozo. I guess you need to be consistent. Just like, let's just take an example where you are in a company where they are selling a product. And it's a product tracker you will end up on a product, and you will want to go back and buy your product directly to the company so that you can get those benefits that comes along with buying directly to the company. So you get your bonuses and your whatever, and that's done on monthly basis, the maintenance and everything. So if you decide next month after 28 days, you want to buy an RPAS, for example, if you are a member, let's just take a member, because with a consultant, you won't have that leverage of going and buying an RPAS. It's only through the company. Let's just use a member for now up until December. They renew this month. November comes, they need to actually renew, and then they go and buy an RPAS. Now, your flag will actually go off, because on that month, then you are actually saying, I'm active, but I am not putting money in. So how is the company going to then allow you to give you money when you have not flocked in the money? Because this money that we are taking out, it is the revenue that the company keeps on building or keeps on sustaining in terms of giving us back these e-wallets. And remember, the money that we put in the company is less than what we are taking out. For example, I renewed my account. I have my account with the green flag, but I only paid 1,006. But I'm going to renew. I'm going to withdraw it's almost 8.9, something like that. So do you see when you do the calculations, and if that is consistent on every Friday, that means 8,000 times 4. How much is that? I only paid 1,600. And if I decide next month, then I'm not renewing, Rain is not going to give me that money. Do you understand?
Yes, leader. I understand that completely.
Thank you, leadership.
Thank you, leaders. Thank you so much for joining us, leaders. But I want to see if should we go to the newsletter, or are there points that other leaders want us to emphasize? Should we go to the actual newsletter? Because I think there's some things that are really important that I wanted us to take note on the newsletter. For instance, what I think is very important is the upcoming promotion, that if you are able to monetize, if you go green between October, which is today, up until the 31st of October, any expired member who renews using a token or remember a token, you can also do it with a credit card or your Bitcoin, or any direct payment to the company, will have a new membership start date and be given 28 days plus 1 bonus week for a total of 35 days. This consultant will receive a monetized badge. And then there's a new monetization cycle. If you're already active and you go green, you will receive a new membership start date and be given a 28 plus 1 bonus week. So it's important to understand that you're getting plus 1 bonus week for 30 days and receive a monetized. Already monetized, congratulations. If you are already monetized and wish to extend your membership by using a token or a direct payment to the company, you will receive an additional week of monetized membership for free. So what are the benefits of having a monetized badge? There's an element U, which is an exclusive soft skills training and certification courses designed to create a better you, which is more like a training system. There's a premium travel portal that is going to be launched tomorrow. This provides an extra level of benefits to include our best price guarantee. Remember, the price guarantee is that I'm gonna have to mute leaders. They're having a background noise. I don't know who exactly. If it's with Undogos or who. Okay. So there's gonna be a premium travel portal. There is more flexible. I wanted to emphasize the best price guarantee, which means that if you find a price that is way cheaper than Element travel portal, they do have a price guarantee where they give you cash back and travel points to earn free or discounted trips. There's a more flexible payout option, such as Element Pay Card and Bitcoin methods. There's a 3-day money back guarantee, which means you can cancel for any reason within your first 72 hours of initial enrollment and you will receive 100% of your money back. Plus all other features and benefits of our Element membership program, such as data rewards, Element token software, mobile app that is coming up, an e-commerce merchant discount coming soon, and a consultant program. So this is very important. A monetized consultant with an e-wallet balance will see the amount of the wallet monetized for a withdrawals. That is why we're saying it's very important that we motivate some of our members to monetize. The monetization score informs the Element consultant the current progress of total monetization in their team counted towards their current service level. Like, remember, Mtanta did mention about the service level. For example, if the monetization score is 50%, then that means 50% of your e-wallet will be monetized and ready for withdrawal in Bitcoin or in the near future to the official Element card. Is everybody happy with the promotion? With the promotion, is there any questions about the promotion? Questions? Okay, so what I can see there's no questions. What I also wanted to emphasize that I feel is very important on the, besides the promotion, was the, sorry about that, was that they've got information about support here, where they've put in the support email address, members that are unable to access their back office. This is the email address that you can send. And then you can also submit via help desk, submit a ticket via your online account. And then the pay at element.com members that have paid the company directly into the Element FNB bank account in South Africa if you have any queries. And then admin at element.com for any payments directly to the company using Bitcoin or credit card via back office. And then compliance, if there's anything that you feel that is not according to the policies or is the report that you want to put down, you can contact compliance. And then over and above, there was something that was also very important. I did try to log in on the Element Travel website and I was able to log in via my username and password, but it's going to be officially launched tomorrow. And the app, sorry. So I hope everybody has done their KYC, leaders, because it's important that we do our KYC. You put your ID or your driver's license, your proof of residence, or your water or electricity bill. Yes, I wanted us to understand the withdrawal terms and details. Does everybody want to go through the withdrawal terms and details? Are you happy with that?
A lot of the de-icing equipment was burnt and melted.
I don't think everyone wants to go through the withdrawal, but let me just share, and because I feel it's very important. So with the withdrawal terms, they did say that to be eligible for Bitcoin withdrawal, all members and consultants must have completed the KYC customer identification information on the back office, and the monetized e-wallet account holder may request to withdraw funds into their Bitcoin wallet at any time from Sunday at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to Saturday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So it's very important to understand that if your account is monetized, you may request to withdraw funds into your Bitcoin wallet at any time from Sunday at 12 a.m. to Saturday at 11 p.m. The Bitcoin withdrawal request will be proposed by 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time and following Monday. All Bitcoin withdrawal requests must be made by Saturday 59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to be eligible to pay the following week. So it's very important that you understand that the request must be made by Saturday at 12 p.m. This service and processing fee of, there's a service and processing fee of $10 and an additional 3% transaction fee applied to each withdrawal. So if you say 10%, $10 in ZAR, that is around 166.85 Rand. Because remember, there is a company that will make the withdrawal speedy and efficient. A Bitcoin withdrawal request may be cancelled before Saturday at 11:59 Pacific Time, and the funds will be put back into the wallet minus the $10 service processing fee. So if you decide that you want to cancel the withdrawal, you are able to do so. To verify the Bitcoin address, the very first payout will be limited to $100 to validate the Bitcoin address. So the very first payout will be limited to $100, which is around how much, just to be precise, 1,667.96 cents. It's going to depend on the rate of the dollar. Once verified, the Bitcoin address may not be changed, leaders. So once you put a Bitcoin address and you verified it, you may not change it. A member may add another Bitcoin address at any time. You can add another one up to a maximum of 5, but each address will be limited to $100 to validate the Bitcoin address on the first withdrawal. So if you're adding a new address, it will be limited to $100 withdrawal, because they don't want to make a mistake and they withdraw more money and maybe it's some fraudulent person who's trying to withdraw your funds. To remove the lock, a member must contact compliance@elamant.com. So a minimum withdrawal amount of Bitcoin withdrawal is $100, and in increment of $100, an example is if you have $650 in your wallet, you will withdraw $600, leaders. Ne? So I don't know if there's any other question, but I think we've summed up almost everything. Bagiti, is there anything anyone wants to add or wants to say? But I want to say I will be doing these Zooms. I'm doing these Zooms so that you're able to share this opportunity with people. People come and they sign under you, because the more we grow, I'm also going to be able to put my consultant hours. You're also going to be able to put your consultant hours. In fact, it's going to be a win-and-win situation. And next time when we're doing the Zoom, I'll be doing the formal presentation from scratch, whereby I explain about what is Elamant, when was it founded, how do you rank up, so that it's easy when you're inviting someone, you just say, come and attend, just to know what this is about, and not give them too many details. So I also want to say that you can still use the same poster every day from Monday to Friday. if there's a person who's got 10 to 20 people and you want me to do a Saturday one, please tell me early so that I make plans, because sometimes I've got things to do on weekends. So if there's any questions, please lead us, feel free. Remember now, every person we're bringing in the business, we're saying they must monetize. Is there any questions before we close? Tanta, yes, my darling.
Hi.
Hello, leader. Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
Hello.
It's not actually a question, but it's a comment or a concern.
Okay, I know
And this
you,
has
Regina.
been...
I know you, Regina. Sorry, Ntandla. Yes, you can talk, Ntandla.
It's actually a concern that I have,
Sorry
and I
about
see it's been raised good newsletter.
Yes,
It's been
ma'am.
raised good newsletter, I think 3 weeks consecutive now. And
Yes.
this concern is directed to AMA consultants and above. And I just want us to stress this, where we do time entry and we say that we've been training so-and-so, we've been doing so-and-so, and that is actually not the truth. You'll see every time your compliance makes a complaint, Uguti, they're receiving AMA tickets about something that us consultants should be training our teams about. This week they spoke about ranking up 50% counted. What does it mean? So basically that is looking bad kitty as consultants and above, because it basically means ukuthi thina suwenza umsebenzi kodwa siyakhona ukufaka i-time entry ukuthi senze 1 2 3 4 5. Can you see ukuthi Ryan will actually pick this up and then ugcina bese angasasikhokheli for the time that we say we are training ekubeni as training. So in order for us not to look bad, can we please train our downliners? Because sibukeka ngathi abantu ababi when our downliners put in a ticket and ask a very simple thing, support is flooded with so many emails and tickets engabe alungiswa ama consultants and above. You understand? I don't know, is it because siyaba dismissa or they don't feel comfortable talking to us or bayasaba, but we need to create a platform ezobapha i-confidence ukuza kithi basibuze. Because I mean, we've been paid for such things. I really feel bad every week meeting mangizothola ngifunda kuthiwa i-compliance is getting messages about 50% counted really. Do you understand? So I am pleading with each and every consultant member Ella to please go back to your teams and train. That's my biggest concern, because you can't afford this thing this week newsletter. If compliance team is flooded ngama emails are simple, so abakhona focus kulezi is important, because there's so many simplicity that we should have actually handled.
Tantla, that is very important. Thank you so much. Thank you, my leader. That is very important, because another thing that happens that I've experienced with some of my team members. Tantla, thank you so much for emphasizing on that. Another thing that I've experienced, some of my leaders, they would comment on groups instead of coming to me. And they would comment on groups, and you can see Uguti, they're very emotional comments. This person is somehow unhappy, but they're putting their comments on a group instead of coming directly to me. And I think leaders, we need to understand that whatever happens with our downliners, if they are unhappy, it reflects on when my Dogozo, is it Regina or Dogozo? I'm accusing Dogozo. This Regina, you also wanted to say something, but there's a Teletubby there.
Yeah, leader, thank you very much for this platform.
Thank you.
So what I learned today, Guti, you said mabayo renewer. like maba renewer or maba fanele bathatha amakhadi ingilahlekele lapho because ngingene senphakathi ukuthi labantu bami mabayoyenza amakhadi must they do angisho ukuthi through the company so angitholanga ukuthi usho ukuthi maba renewer or mabayenza amakhadi na that's when ingilahlekele lapho.
Okay, Sis Regina. When they, I think what is important is when they're renewing, they must do it directly to the company now, because kunento ebizwa ngokuthi monetization that has been introduced, whereby data points are no longer getting you the green bar yokuthi you are monetized. Monetized, it actually means, I don't know if you can see the screen.
Yeah.
I need to move this back because it's usually a problem. Monetized, it actually means that you can be able to withdraw your funds through Bitcoin or through your card. So it's optional, but I'm sure that we all know, Sis Regina, we all want to be able to withdraw our funds efficiently and immediately when we need them on a weekly basis. So monetized law or green, it also falls on this, where they say this is the percentage of monetized members counted towards your current service level. So let's make an example. I'm a consultant and I just monetized today, but there's 0% of my members that have monetized. So that is why there is no money out of this 1.993. How much is this? $1,993 in ZAR. Out of all this money, I won't be able to withdraw on a weekly basis unless I also teach my team about monetization. So as soon as I'm getting some of my team members, when I'm not making them use my data points and making them pay me directly, Sis Regina, but they pay the company directly through paying Bitcoin or token. Because underpasses, and then if they want to use, they must use tokens, not e-pass, not tokens. And then automatically they will choose either to use Bitcoin, maybe nemali on their Bitcoin address or their credit card. So they will press generate either the Bitcoin or a credit card. Then Leo pass Leo, they will be able to use it to monetize.
Okay.
Or they will go under my accounts and then they will go to upgrade. And then there's an option whereby you can renew, like I renewed on 1 cycle, so a 70 credit card, or either you can use a Bitcoin. Or if you want it to be 3 months, you can do $260, you can use your Bitcoin. Or if it's 1 year, you can use $900, you can use your Bitcoin. And remember now, Sis Regina, we will be able to be paid in Bitcoin. Automatically, if we're able to have more of our members be monetizer, we will have lazy money, we will have enough money to renew Nati. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very important to imali ingabisaya you were giving me $99. Now you're going to take your money that is already on your card and pay it directly to the company, and you will get monetized automatically. The more members are monetized, is a percentage on withdraw on a weekly basis.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, is okay.
If please say no, bongiwe, no.
No. Nizwile, and then another one.
That is why if umuntu engayizwi into akathi nje no.
Okay. I bengifuna ukubuza ngisho mina ngiya renew like in 5 days. Then
Yes,
mina ngizo renew directly to the company.
Yes.
Yes,
So
yes, Regina.
I'm going to renew directly to the company. I'm no longer a new thing, R passes and everything. Angisakwenzi lokho. Sengiqhubeka
Yes.
phambili ngemali ku company.
Yes, ngoba advantage yalokho, you'll be able to grow in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's important ukuthi you also motivate your members ukuthi nabo monetize. Why?
Yes.
So that the percentage that you can withdraw up to izokhula lapha under monetized. Angithi uyabona njengamanje kade ngishilo ngathi mina, if you go under my dashboard, you will see ukuthi because I just monetized today, it was new to me. So most of my members, I have not brought it down into a monetization. I did the Zoom because I wanted them to know immediately ukuthi hayibo, we are monetized. And
yes.
Them did not even attend. But I know ngizobathola kanjani because phela sinama groups vele.
Yes.
Yes. And I also want to say, Sister Regina, I can see I'm taking notes. Sis Nomkhosi and Sis Ntokozo. Sis Ntokozo was the first one to put her hand up. I'm taking note futhi I won't depend on only my current members. I'm recruiting. I'm going on Facebook. The Zoom for today, I already posted all over Facebook in my groups because I know some of my members are scared of change. Every time we know shinjo, they want to make me scared. Hey, we're tired. So I don't want to be dependent on people that some of them, I love them very much, but some of them are demotivated. So the because as long as I'm still doing the Zooms and bringing in new people, nabo bazofunda along the way when they are ready. Because you can't force people to have money. Remember, there's one thing, empilweni. You can't force people ukuthi bayifune imali. I need money, I have a bond that I need to pay. My salary is not enough. I'm a deputy director earning 30-something thousand, but it's not enough. So the reason why I'm working hard is because I'm a single mother. At a very young age, I started buying an expensive car. I drive an Audi. So I'm trying to cut down and balance myself before the age of 40 was retire. So I can't, based on other people's terms and conditions, whoever wants to go, they will go. It's like a taxi. Thank you so much. No,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Who's gonna be first? No, sis, no cause on Ntokozo. I don't know. Ntokozo?
Ngicela ukubuza kahle futhi.
Yes, leader.
I-consultant, let me just go back to a newsletter quickly. Okay, for an example, if the monetization score is 50%, then that means 50% of your e-wallet, 50% of your e-wallet could be monetized. So is that weekly, and it's not monthly?
Yes, my darling.
So leaders, if if a member we are joining today, we are monetizer, and then join nabantu bakhe abayi-12 bonke babe monetized.
Yes.
That means low month loyo we are withdraw $100 every week because abantu bakhe ba monetized, don't it?
If you're joining nabantu bakhe abayi-12 sama ngithi uzoba consultant, it means per week uzokwazi withdraw $300, which means ngeviki in rand.
$100 to lose.
You said if you're joining nabantu bakhe abayi-12 sithandwa sami.
Yes, it's $100 consultant, imali consultant, don't it?
Yeah.
Weekly.
Yes, meaning bala wrong. No. They said members and founders, the max is 100 per week, and consultant to executive consultant, that's $300 per week, my sweetheart.
Yes, I understand, leader. I got now $300, obviously, usaqala uyi-consultant. So, $100 per week. Abantu bakhe bobayi-12. Remember, it's in newsletter. If 100 of abantu bakho, meaning your 12 members as a consultant, they are all monetized. Uthola 100%. If 50% of your members, meaning about 6, let's say about 6, you've got 12 members, about 6 are monetized, meaning you will only get to withdraw 50%, which is $50. But in newsletter again says minimum to withdraw is $100 US.
If it's the first time, remember. If it's the first time, remember, because if it's the first time, the second week, then it's going to go back to the normal, because you can see here, they did say consultants through to executive is going to be $300 per week. For the first time, $100 to validate the Bitcoin wallets. Once verified, the Bitcoin charged. Yes, yeah? Are you answered, ne?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you clear? Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am clear.
Oh, okay, my darling. Sis Kosi.
Yes, I'm here. Just to add to what Untokozo was asking, remember, which you can have an option of not withdrawing this week because you wanna have maybe your e-wallet added, ne? Then you can skip your Friday, and then you have your next Friday withdrawing to Elon. Remember, for a consultant, or let's just say start with member, founder, that the maximum that you can withdraw is $400 US. So if you can leave your money and accumulate it, then you can withdraw once at that time, depending on your percentage and depending on what you have on your e-wallet. The more your percentage goes up, the more it allows you for your e-wallet.
And then the $100 to validate for the first time, Kosi?
Yeah, for the first time, we always want to make sure when you withdraw, at least you don't lose out your money. Remember, there's so many mistakes that happens when people are withdrawing, putting in the wrong e-wallet addresses and so forth. So you don't want your 10,000 getting lost along the way. So the first withdrawal will always be at a minimum of $100 US. And then the following Friday, then when you have seen that you have received your money, meaning your wallet was correct, and then you can go according to the percent that allows you.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I was raising my hand on was a point, which there's so many questions. People are confusing the Bitcoin and the card.
Yeah.
That, people bought cards and now there's Bitcoins, as if now they are, as if the card no longer goes to the ability that Ryan is allowing people can have. You can have an option of withdrawing with your card when you have ordered your card, or if you have not ordered your card, then you will have the flexibility of withdrawing with the Bitcoin. As long as you're familiar with the Bitcoins, the blockchains and everything, then you're fine. But the card will always come with more benefits, obviously, because it's a card and you can use it wherever you're going. It's just not like the Bitcoins where you'll have to wait and so forth, blah, 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 and all those things.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Kosi. Leaders, is everyone happy? Is everyone satisfied? Is there... Ndogozo? Is it Ndogozo?
Excuse, mute. Sorry.
Okay.
Mute.
Okay. Okay, leaders, I think it's time that we close, but I'm just want to thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope you join us also tomorrow on a Friday. And I know last time I promised that I was going to share the link. I'm gonna try and post it because I always have to try and post it on YouTube before I can share it. So I'm gonna try and post it on YouTube, and then I will share the link on the groups. Sorry that I didn't post the last one. Thank you so much for interacting with me, leaders. I really appreciate it when we do have these training sessions. I hope we can get more of our members and our consultants to join these sessions, because you're able to learn so much and have a platform where you can ask as many questions. So I want to thank everyone. I want to say I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow again. Is 5 o'clock fine for everyone? Because 5 o'clock for me is convenient. Or you think we must do 6 o'clock? I don't know. 5, 6. But 5 o'clock I think is fine, because most people are back at work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the leaders, Usis Nomkosi, Unutlan, everyone, guys, Desiree, Molebati, Ntokozo, Sis Regina, Tapelo, everyone, guys, for staying, Usis Ntantla, Nikki. So thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed day and good night. I hope you can come tomorrow. Bring your recruits, man. There's gonna be fire tomorrow. We want to smell this money. Thank you. You can.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, leader.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.